Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be checking out the newest episode of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, episode 4 of season 4, Invitation. I'm actually really excited about this season now. I've been enjoying everything so far, just especially just being back with these characters and getting to see Milim as a slime has been hilarious and one of my favorite things the show has ever decided to do. Such a funny thing, and I feel like it fits perfect for her character. Um, but the actual like backstory and everything we got with Maribel last episode has got me so engaged with her character, and honestly, she's potentially could be end up being the most interesting villain to me in this show. I really wasn't expecting that everything with her past and that she was a reincarnated human. I really don't know what I was expecting going into her, but it's got me really hooked. I don't think her plan is gonna work as quickly as or as easily as she thinks. Because I don't know if she knows it, but Rimuru has an ultimate skill, and if I remember right, unique skills can't be used on those people. Like they get canceled out or something like that. But Rimmer is also just like built different, so even if it does happen, I know he'll get out of it. But other than that, I'm really excited to see what we get in this episode. If you are new to my channel, this is more of a watch along than a reaction. So if you'd like the audio and or full video, you can sync up with my copy. If not, you can see it blurred behind me and read the subtitles below me to follow along. But I'll give us a countdown and we can get right into this episode. Pull up. Okay. 3, 2, 1, start. I don't have headphones in. There we go. Oh, I know who that was. I saw the red. Shindo. Best shape ever. Yeah, I absolutely love her. The red meteor. And Rimuru's design in this form. The I think Ghost Wizard it's called. It's so sick. Anyone knows me, I love a good scythe. Blue Reaper. I like that we're getting to see more of this still as well. I'm also interested to see how Green Fury plays into the future of this season. Because the fact that they were introduced and we didn't learn a lot about them yet, I feel like they'll come back into play. She just. Is that your main attack, just charging through people? Can it... Bro's just having a good time. I really like the aesthetic they go for when they do those like splash covers with the titles and everything. The ones they did last week were so cool. Yoink. Combat concluded. Into the OP. I feel like I liked this opening the first time we saw it. I feel like it's been growing on me more and more as well. I have watched it a couple times since. I'm just really excited to see how this season all plays out. And I assume I haven't actually checked, but I assume we're getting multiple cores in like couple like 24 at least episodes because that's what slime usually does. I also saw because one of the things on my Twitter account I follow like when I post about all the shows I watch them after I post my reactions. So I've gotten into like some of the communities and stuff. The slime community has been pretty awesome so far, and someone made a post yesterday, I think it was, about how in the light novel Rimuru and Milim actually have sparred a couple times that they haven't shown in the anime. So I would love for us to get that one time because she's quite the powerhouse herself. So that would be really cool to see. Like I think when she got her dragon gauntlets, they had a sparring session. Invitation. All these small fry are not enough to satiate me. Yeah, fucking, I really wish Crunchyroll wouldn't put them up top every once in a while. No match. As the expression on your face. Yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with that Rimuru design as well. Oh! Hunting down challengers. Zoom in. Oh, so they're at least still part of the city is now full of life. Love to see it. How far is he at? God, I need a good game that just does like the isekai dungeon tropes. Like Danmachi would be a great series. Some seek power, some seek fame. Like Machi was also a really fun series in that aspect. Not isekai, but the ones who block their path. Do they have any clue who the real identities are? I'm assuming not. It's kind of like they're smurfing low key, but honest. What did, I like that outfit she's got going with her big ass gauntlets as well. More tough challengers. What do you got to say, Shuna? Guest? Oh, is it gonna be that would make sense. It is. Who is it? Oh, Batty. That's a new outfit too. I don't think I've I'm already fucking hiding. Um I don't think we've seen her in that outfit before. It's nice. Oh, I highly doubt it. She was helping out. Oh damn. Legs. Rimmer. I'm out of this. This is all you. Fucking. Oh god, everyone. What a team. God, that the art has been so good this season, I feel. The gauntlet's on the ground and she gets pulls away. Fine teamwork. Everyone but her left her behind. Oh, no one knows what they've been doing. Oh, they're too late. They got they're scolding now. Now Rimuru gets left behind. Oh, taste your own medicine. Yeah, you should have stuck together with her. And I also, 99% of the time, I feel like I would listen to the Great Sage, especially after her upgrades in, that was season 2, I think, when she got buffed. Sent by the council, okay. Okay, I knew Green Fury would play a bigger part. I love like the little puppets they made. Not puppets, but like what do you got planned? Bro's just like aura farming and chilling now. Take things in moderation, huh? Even this, usually they do those scenes like purely white and black, but they kept it like blue like his slime form. Oh, it got sold out by even Raphael. And that's the name. I was waiting for him to. I think they mentioned it earlier, but I think Great Sage was the original name, and Raphael was after becoming a demon lord. I think is what it got upgraded. Oh, this is Maribel. Exchange of contracts and deeds. The Western nations also move towards. Oh, interesting. And based off of all of her knowledge and her previous life, I'm sure it helps her a lot with setting this up. I do like so far, geez, I hit so far so many times there. But she's been set up as not quite like a power fighter or anything, but as a manipulator and a smart character. Controls them. River's little slime chess piece is awesome. The one in control is me, huh? I think you're gonna be sorely mistaken at some point, but I'm really the Council of the West. It's a confederation of nations surrounding the Great Forest of Jura. I was just reading it for you guys since it'll be blurred out at the top. Oh, this is like it's very modern looking, and it's like a UN pros. Oh, it's directly about us. Yeah, I feel like oh, that is fair. It's so funny that no one's even worried about Rimuru. It's just the Storm Dragon, biggest bargaining chip you ever got. Oh, they don't even. She's right there. That was my thought exactly, my girl. Unproductive. That is fair. Oh, yeah, that's a fun contrast. An exception. Own domain. But like I feel like we've made good decisions generally. Besides, I mean, we had wiped out a big chunk of population of the one army. That is fair. Yeah, because I'm sure they have plans for them. I'm sure it would cause problems. Oh, it's a gift. Yeah, we did wipe out their army, and a lot of it. What are you guys gonna try and scam them out of? Yeah, but very much like I was thinking, they all got their own like uses and thoughts on what they want to use them for. What a title! Has mobilized its military. Also, they're also worried about war with someone else as well. This also might be, which would be, although so far it looks like we'll get accepted, but they're gonna be scheming something. Bro's design is also kind of sick with a storm dragon. That is true. It's definitely known that he's back. Loyal pet is crazy. Honestly, not that wrong, but crazy to say. Yeah, so like it definitely makes looks like we're making it into the group, but it's more so just so they can use us and not because they want us to actually join. Oh, there was at least one dude who was speaking up for this dude, I think. Now everyone's all for it. Just needed one person to give their opinion, sway everyone. Oh, it's just a vote. Oh, I thought no one was gonna rise there for a second. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's quick. That's our sworn ally. How about she's walked out as soon as she got the information? And to be fair, even if we come here, I don't think they could get us in a trap or anything. I think if it really came down to it, we could fuck probably slaughter all these guys. Yeah, no, I'm surprised they're not trying to get more. That was kind of my thought too. It was very much a farce, but at least we're in it. I don't blame you. Oh, who's that? One of her soldiers or oh, a prince? And Ugg is not a first the last noble, huh? He's giving me sus vibes, but that could be trying to put me off, but he might have oh, a test. What obligations that come with it? What are you guys gonna try and make him do? I She did not like the sound of that. You could see your eyes twitch. Strength of the greatest holy knight has at least some respect for her. I feel like he's exposed his true colors. So he's just trying to out him. She's like, I ain't taking that fight on again. That is not what. Not happening. So this guy is going to be fumbling around and messing about. I was kind of hoping that that was more of just like a what the show was trying to show us, and he was actually going to be a good guy, but he's scheming. Shut down. I like seeing her stand on business. I doubt she will. I think you're gonna regret it. Yeah, there is a deep bond between them now, and understanding. Took a long time to get to that point, but we are finally there. She is definitely, I think, an ally. And the meeting. Oh, so she's thinking bigger. Like someone is scheming even beyond them. That makes more sense. Could it? Who is she thinking? Is she thinking Maribel or is she thinking someone different? What is Oh, she's just pissed she has to stay behind again. It is a bit more of a peaceful talk. Bro's got a gaslight her into staying. Oh, that's one way to sell it. Oh, it's funny. Oh yeah, we also had at the end of last episode that dude, a person dying. We didn't really go back over that. That teleport is really cool. To the council. Oh, I'm very excited. Although, do you know what's funny? One of my first thoughts, I have no problem with it because there's a lot of what I like about this show. But when we were in the like place that I forget what the actual in lore name of it, like looked like the UN of like all of the council, I think it was. Um, that was very much a meeting slime episode, so I'm sure I'm gonna see a fucking million posts about it on Twitter. But I've really been enjoying this episode. I loved everything that we got at the start with the dungeon. And I don't know if it's just me, because I feel like Slime's always been good. Like like for example, like slime has a ton of dragons in it, and they always look incredible, and that's just pretty something that can be hard to do in animation. But I feel like the art this season has been so crisp and has looked so good, and I'm really liking how everything's building up at the moment. Um, I think we've kind of transitioned now from the dungeon stuff away from it, and essentially the Green Fury was used as like a bridging point a little bit to move us to this point of the story. First steps, or first step. Yeah, I'm very excited to see how everything plays out because yeah, I really love this show. And yeah, everything in the dungeon. Honestly, this episode was pretty funny too. Like everything with Milam and this whole section of them coming back from the dungeon and getting scolded and whatnot. There's a lot of funny bits. And then all of this looked really good. Where are they? I think it was after they showed up. No, it's a little bit before. There was a moment where it like showed their like title cards and everything. Is it? Oh yeah, these. These are all so cool. These ones aren't quite on the level as the ones we had I think it was actually 2 episodes ago. It was the first time we were introduced to this team. The like splash cards of the designs and like the background art and the title and everything looks so sick. I think all of the designs are so cool. I would say, which is actually I don't know how this happened, but Valdora's um, skeleton is maybe my least favorite design. It's not bad, which is just crazy to me because skeletons are usually like easy 10 out of 10 designs for me. I liked it honestly more before he got the armor. The armor just doesn't quite do it for me. Um, but I would say Rimmer's design is probably the coolest, and then Millam's. But Millam might take top spot just because I really love her fucking being her a slime. I would be fine with her if she spent like 90% of the series just a slime now. Um, yeah. And then Ramirez's like golem form makes total sense for her. And it was really funny how her original attack was essentially there they are. It was just running through them. Heavy armor, purple smoke. And the laughing golden skull. Yeah. Very sick though. This whole little like mini section at the beginning of this has been super fun. I'm really excited to see. I don't know, like I'm interested to see if like spend like a couple episodes building stuff up before we move on to um maybe a conflict with Maribel. But and then we also like the intro has everything with like Yuki and everything, so well, I can definitely feel like we're building up to something, so I'm really excited when we actually get to see it play out. I love honestly, I feel like with light novel series, I don't nearly get spoiled by their community as much as like manga, but I don't know like any spoil. Well, that's not entirely true. There's the whole thing with I don't like fully understand it, but like I've had some people like tell me spoilers about like the like black-haired student and like how like giving him the mask and that whole like thing I've heard people talk about. But other than that, I don't think I have any spoilers for this show going forward, and I think there's a lot of it left still. Like it's a pretty long series, so I'm glad that we just get to spend so much time in this world. Um, I'm wondering if we Green Fury comes back up. I thought we would spend some time actually meeting at least the leader of that team. Um, because that's got me pretty interested. But honestly, this sequence again, so far everything Mariabelle's been doing has been really good. But like her talking about like civilization, like economy and stuff, and then um all this entire scene, I really love her voice actor and the way they are just like portraying her character so far. It's got me very hooked, and like this was a very small scene and like was so well done. And like it was mostly just like the dialogue I really enjoyed and the way it portrayed her character. I feel like it was really nice. And then other than that, um, got the whole council stuff. I would say this is probably the weakest part of the episode. Um, there was some stuff, and I like how it built everything up and set our place in the whole council and everything. I feel like it gave us a really good perspective on everything. Um, but yeah, as she said as she left, quite the farce. And then with this, the noble and everything, my first impression was like it seemed like they were obviously trying to portray him as like kind of a scummy or annoying type character. So I thought maybe they were gonna flip the script and he was gonna be a really like nice guy and like trying to help out Rimuru. Um, but it seems like he is just scheming about and trying to do his own thing. But the way she um was talking when she left, it's made it seem like almost there was a bigger someone bigger scheming, which I don't know if this was in reference to Maribel or if it's someone else. Because I also because I forget if these they are in the west or if this is eastern. Through the council, which was also moved forward. I think this is west. They're western, if I remember right. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I will. After I'm done streaming, I think I'm gonna listen through this episode again, honestly, or I might wait until I watch someone's reaction, just so I can get all of the tidbits of information that I have to have going forward. Because now that I'm actually thinking about it a little bit more in depth, well, this is a weaker part of the episode. There's actually some interesting implications now that I'm thinking about some of the dialogue and whatnot. Um, yeah, and then he appears to be. I love this scene as well where they did the like freeze and then the black. But I love getting to spend time with her and being like inside her head and have her almost as like not a protagonist, but definitely an actual like part of the crew now and like an ally to Rimuru is really awesome. I feel like it's something that was being built up from a very long time and like we had the whole conflict with her and everything, but we've come to like such an understanding. And as she said, she's trusts Rimuru. And then other than that, also this sequence of just gaslighting Shion into thinking that staying is the right thing. Although not that he's wrong, having her, she's really strong, especially her unique ability or whatever. Is super broken. Master Chef, I think it is called, or it's something like that. But it's just like super broken in the way it works. Um, So yeah, that's fun. But he's not entirely wrong that like leaving at least one strong person is important to like hold defense. And every time I see it, this ending, I didn't talk about it because I was yapping while it was going on, but this entire fucking ending is like I have to go back through all of the slime endings, but it might be my favorite one. Might be my favorite ending like airing this season. Especially I also love when a series will like give an ending or something instead of just like the protagonist or the main characters. They make it focus about an antagonist is always really fun, and just the aesthetic is so cool. Um, and absolutely loving her character so far. I can't wait until she becomes a bigger player. Well, she's kind of like making moves now, but I like when we actually start to see her interact with Rimuru and get these conflicts actually going and moving. Because as far as I remember, I've heard great things about what's to come in this season. So um, I will not complain about a couple of slow episodes where we're building out the world, doing some world building, and also just like there was multiple just hilarious moments in this episode, and I never found myself just sitting there bored. I'm always trying to engage with the story, even if I'm like, I'm sure you could tell a couple times, like, because there's so much information happening, like, in this conversation. Like, every once in a while, I'm like, I stop and think to myself and make sure, like, I'm actually thinking on the right path. But, like, I'm pretty engaged with all of this, even though it is just a bunch of, like, it's just a meeting and them yapping. I think, despite what people say, this show does dialogue really well. And sometimes it's not like, for example, one of the best exposition episodes I've ever seen is, I think it was episode 3 or 4 of Jujutsu Kaisen season 3. The entire episode was just a yap session, but the way they visually adapted it on the screen was so impressive, and I feel like that's something maybe Slime could improve upon a little bit. Um, where maybe, like, for example, like, while we're in this meeting, some of the things that they're talking about, instead of just showing all of the characters talking about, maybe like cut out the background of the characters in the background and then show like flashbacks or just like art of what they're actually talking about. And if with good storyboards, directing, and whatnot, you can do some incredible stuff with um um whatchamacallit, like exposition and just straight dialogue. But I didn't have any problem with this. That's just one critique I would definitely say. Like, we got like this, and there was some stuff like this, which is good, but like they could do this in more interesting ways. Like, I'm a huge One Piece fan, and sometimes One Piece does, like, for example, flashbacks super well, and like the way they show it in the background and the way they adapt it is really cool. And then other times they just straight up like cut to an old scene and show it, and that's always the worst type. Um, and that's a similar type of thing in what I'm talking about here. But even though this is the visually wasn't like the most engaging scene ever, the actual dialogue kept me engaged. And I especially liked having her here to have her thoughts. And then this last section is just cool getting to spend time with her. But other than that, I think that's all my thoughts for this episode. In the comments down below, let me guys know what you thought were on this Jesus, I can't speak. In the comments down below, let me guys bruh. In the comments down below, let me know your guys' thoughts on this episode, your favorite moments, what you think of this adaptation, if you're a reader of the source material. Um, and I'd also love to know what your thoughts are on Maribel. Are you also kind of enjoying her as much as I am? Um, also, Batty. I appreciate getting to see Freya, I think is her name again. Um, but the art and that was super well. But other than that, just fantastic episode. Definitely really enjoyed it. Slower, not like OP like crazy, just insane things happening. But that's not usually what I'm like. That's like the peaks of Slime. Usually, what I'm watching Slime for is the comedy, the world building, and just like the characters themselves. The way they've all been built up, I love so many of these characters that it's just so fun getting to spend any time with them, especially now that we have like there's such a big colorful cast in this show, and getting to almost take a step back from some more normal side characters and actually spend time with Veldora, Ramirez, and Milam. Um, is just really fun, and that whole group is just like they're all such OP characters, but they're all a bunch of goobers. Like they're just so funny together. But yeah, other than that, I will catch you guys later. I hope you enjoyed the watch along. But I'll see you later, and peace.